beds in video games. That's what this list is. It's the top 10 beds in video games, and we're starting off today's top 10 list with Magenta Kart 2. And no, it's not a kart racing game. It's like a RPG type of game, action RPG maybe type of game. Very nice bed. This next one is the Pokemon series at number 9. There's so many different beds. This is a very nice bed, but it's this game in Pokemon Sun and Moon. You get to sleep in all the different beds, all the different trainers. You get to sleep in their beds, which is kind of weird. But I think the best bed belongs to the Pokemon Red and Green. But you can also in Pokemon XY, you even get to help clean the beds and stuff like that, or just look at the nice beds in the castles and stuff like that. This is Wario's bed from Wario's first game ever for the Game Boy. And he has a really nice bed, but also that lady has really. It's that lady's bed. This next one is Paper Mario's Toad House beds. Every time you go into a Toad House to rest, you get a nice little bed to sleep in. Probably the best one is in Goomba Village. But also there's these bunk beds that are Mario and Luigi's beds, and when you go down underneath the bunk beds, there's Luigi just hanging out. And he's just writing silly things in his diary and stuff. That's a fun game. Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64. That's a very fun game. Beds in another Mario game are even more fun because there's Samus, who is resting up for Mother Brain. Toad also is taking a nap in bed, and there's Link was in one of the beds, and you see Link's in one of the beds right there, Zelda from Legend of Zelda. And what could be better than Mario? Lufia. Look at all these beds. And in all the inns you go to, there's all those beds, and in people's houses too. That's from Lufia: The Legend Returns for the Game Boy Color. This next one is a video game with lots of beds that are very fun. It's Let's Write Leisure Suit Larry, and you get to do all sorts of fun stuff. And some of the beds are very dirty looking beds, but they're also still very nice beds because of what they mean for gaming when you're gaming in the game. Larry, put some pants on. It's this next one is Earthbound game beds. There's that pink bed. There's a nice little bed, and then there's pretty sure that's Ness's bed. Could be somebody else's bed, but then there's the hospital beds, and there are other beds in that game. This next one is Tales of Symphonia: Dawn of the New World, action RPG style type of game. There's Emil's bed, and then there's also, of course, when you go to the inn, because inns have beds. Every inn has beds. And top number 1, best beds in all the video game was right there. I don't know if you could see it, but it was from the Scooby-Doo, actually for the Sega Genesis game. Scooby-Doo Mystery for that Sega Genesis game. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you all have good night sleep on your bed.